Welcome back, my wealthy babies. I'm back with another video, and today we are reviewing a wig that I got from Sam's Beauty Warehouse. And this company, it is from Mayde Beauty. This wig is ginger, is a 13 by 6, and it is also 26 inches. But the good thing is you can also wear this wig 100% glueless as well, and it just looks so good. And let me not forget to mention that this wig has 4 clips in it and also a elastic band as well, so you can wear this wig glueless. But you can't tell me this wig don't look good, and it's layered as well. And overall, I'm just so excited to try this wig on. But before we get into that, I definitely did prep this wig. I do not just grab the synthetic hair out the box and throw it on. I let it sit in conditioner for about 2 hours to 3 hours, just so the hair can be extra soft. And yes, I do pluck my synthetic wigs. Just because it's synthetic, you don't need to just grab that thing out the box and put it on. So yeah, don't ever be afraid to customize your wig, definitely to your own liking, so it can fit you, because 9 times out of 10 you'll like your wig way better than what it did when it came out the box. It is time to get into this wig install. So what I'm doing now is I'm about to prep my skin before I actually lay this lace down. I use rubbing alcohol 70% so I can make sure there's no excess oil or dirt around my hairline. And doing this really helps make sure my wig cap and my wig is laid down perfectly. Now I'm following up with my skin protector spray, and I spray that all across my hairline just to protect my skin from all the glues. It doesn't matter if I'm using adhesive glue or using a spray. This really helps make sure my skin doesn't break out and bump up. Whenever I am doing the wig cap method, I always make a small cut behind the ear, and this is to help prevent this help prevent the cap from splitting. But also, you could do this method with any type of wig cap, because this really helps the wig cap lay down as flat as possible. Whenever I am gluing down my wig cap or doing the wig cap method, I always use a spray. This spray that I'm using is Got To Be. It is an OG in the wig community, okay? It's just easier to use. I got this travel size from Sam's Beauty, but some people, they do use glue adhesive. I personally don't like that because it's just harder to get the wig cap off, and sometimes it can mess up your edges. But something that's light and healthy for your hair is definitely a spray, and definitely Got To Be glue is a good choice for beginners. Now, a trick that I learned is whenever you are drying your wig cap down, it's good to use the cool setting of your blow dryer, because it makes sure the white cast is not created across your hairline, and that also helps when it comes to your wig installs as well. After I cut the excess wig cap off, I always go in with my Got To Be glue, and I use my blow dryer on a cool setting just to met down the wig cap into my skin real well. And that's what I love about an HD wig cap. It is so thin that you cannot see it, and the good thing is you cannot see it behind that wig, okay? Just keep in mind, after you get done with the wig cap method, just make sure you clean around the wig cap just to get all that glue and spray that you did off your forehead before you move on to the next step. Now it's time to tint our wig cap, and I always do this so my wig cap can match my skin tone, and also it could be hidden behind my wig and you can't see it as much. Yes, this is a HD wig cap, but it still needs to be tinted because it still has that little bit of white cast on it. So I use a lace tint spray, and I also got this from Sam's Beauty Warehouse. Go check out that last video if you haven't yet. But on top of tinting my wig cap, I also tint the lace of my wig so everything can match, because when it's time to put that wig on, I should not see that wig cap. As you see right here, you don't see no wig cap. Everything look good and it's looking like scalp. So before I glue down my wig, I always make 3 slits, one in the middle, one on each side, so I can work in sections. Yes, I use an eyebrow razor to do this. Y'all should know this. I always use an eyebrow razor. I'm not using any scissors because we need that jagged edge. To melt down my lace, I am using Red by Kiss Styler Fixer Freeze Hairspray. I saw this at Sounds Beauty and I wanted to give it a try because I've been on a hunt to find a maximum hold for a lace spray, because we're not using even anymore. We don't support anything that do not support black people. Whenever I'm using a lace spray, I usually spray 1 or 2 layers, 2 for the maximum hold. But I always lay down the lace and I comb through the hairs just so the product can really seep into the lace and the hair, so the wig won't be able to move anywhere. Let's not forget, when it comes to this blow dryer, make sure your blow dryer is on cool, because you do not want that white cast, and it can definitely happen if you have a lot of oil on your skin. Putting it in a hot setting can definitely create a white cast around your hairline when it comes to a wig cap. So if you're someone who is experiencing that or have an issue with that, just try using a cool setting with your blow dryer when it comes to melting down your lace. After everything has been laid down, I went ahead with my elastic band and wrapped that around. And I usually leave the elastic band on for about 15 to 20 minutes. No, I do not do an hour, because it's the spray, it's not the actual adhesive glue. So this will dry pretty fast. So right before I decided to cut off the lace, what I'm doing is getting my part together, and that's one of the most important things, is to have the perfect part. And sometimes I do rip the hair out. Be careful, you do not want to put a hole in your lace, because you can. But also another alternative, what I use is I use tweezers and I just pluck between the middle part. Y'all know one thing, when it comes to synthetic wigs, it can tangle easily. But with this synthetic wig, I didn't experience too much of tangling, but also, what's most importantly, I didn't deal with any shedding either. It is so easy to comb through this hair, and I'm not sure if it's because it's the actual hair or it's because I let it sit in conditioner for about 2 to 3 hours. But I really do like the quality of this hair. It looks good, it's layered properly, and this wig actually framed my face really well. After all that, it's time to finally cut this lace off. And yes, I am using my eyebrow razor again, and I like to use the eyebrow razor because it gives that jagged edge. Y'all should know by now. If you don't, and if you knew, it is very, very important to make sure you have like this curve type of cut when you are cutting off the lace. You do not want to cut straight across. It's gonna look crazy, but with an eyebrow razor, it definitely helps create that. Y'all already know, when y'all see this spray, you see my super hold wig grip spray from Olive Oil. I am about to melt this lace and make it disappear, and definitely make my wig look like scalp. I'm always working in section when I'm doing this part, because you have to be careful to make sure your lace do not lift back up, because then you have to start all over and that becomes a headache. So I just spray the product on my lace. Sometimes I massage it through with my fingers or with the comb, and I make sure my blow dryer is on a cool setting, just so that white cast won't appear up, because if you got this far without a white cast, you've done a great job. But yeah, I just spray across my hairline and blow dry it, and that's it, and my lace become invisible and look like scalp. That's why I love this product so much, because not only does it help make sure my lace doesn't go anywhere, but it also disappear the lace and everything that I've done, any mistakes, and it makes it look so good. Even though this is a synthetic wig that's already been styled and everything, I am using my hot comb because I want my wig to lay down flat. Sometimes when it comes to synthetic wigs, they have so much volume that they don't lay down flat. So I use my Sebastian hairspray, and I finally have an electric hot comb. Your girl is moving up in the world, and I'm just laying it down. You got to make sure when it comes to synthetic wigs that you're careful, because you do not want to burn the hair. You don't need that hot comb to be extra hot. It is synthetic. This is not human hair, so you have to be very, very careful. If you have a temperature that you can see on your hot comb, make sure it's under 400. if you are using a hot comb. Once I was done and I got this wig flat, I went ahead and brushed the hair through just so it won't be any matting or tangling. But do y'all see the quality of this hair? Like, yes, it is shiny, it has volume. I am in love with the layers because it looks so good. For a second, it made me forget that this wig, it is synthetic. Like, the quality of the hair looks so good that you can't even tell that it is synthetic. And don't get me started on this ginger color. This is my first time trying a ginger color. I am proud to be a ginger girl because I will do this color again. I'm absolutely in love. I'm sold, and I hope you are too. And here's the final results of how the wig came out. I am absolutely in love with this wig. This wig is soft. It feels good. It doesn't give you that itchy feeling that most synthetic wigs do. And I think I might get me another one. I will link everything down below in the description, whatever you need. Any questions you have, leave that down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And y'all already know, if you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? You're missing out on some good content, girl. So don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram to stay connected. And bye, my babies.